Hi everyone, how are you? So today I'm doing a video on my top 10 favorite e.l.f. products of the moment. I showed you guys on Instagram as well as in a haul. Well, first I did the haul showing you guys a couple of things that I picked up recently from e.l.f. because they were having a sale. And then I showed you on Instagram a couple of things that I was trying out, and I have loved these products so much. So I thought it was time that I did a drugstore favorites on e.l.f. Now I might do a part 2 just because I have so many e.l.f. products still that I need to try out that I got from that haul, and then just a couple of things I've been wanting to try. So if you'd like to see a part 2, let me know for sure. And as always, leave me a comment down below letting me know your e.l.f. essentials because you guys have left me so many great e.l.f. recommendations. So in no particular order, the first one that I've been loving is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. The only thing that I do not love about this is that it is so super messy. I've never really done a whole lot of loose powders, loose pigments, just because I can tend to make a mess with them. But this powder has been my favorite. It's so great at setting your foundation. And I love that this one, I think this one is in the color Sheer. So I love that it's translucent because it doesn't add any extra pigmentation to your foundation. It's just so soft and luxurious, and if I even like put it on my fingers and rub them together, it's so silky and smooth. I love this so much. I've been using it every single day to set my foundation, and it really does lock my foundation into place, and it just helps to make everything look better. So if you guys are interested in trying it, I would definitely recommend it. The only thing that I don't like is the packaging. I don't like that it's loose and it makes a huge mess, but I guess the product itself is good enough that I will just kind of overlook that and keep using it. Along the same lines, I've also been loving my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I use this to set my under eye concealer, and before this I had always just used my regular setting powder for my face under my eyes, and I hadn't really noticed much of a difference. This is so soft and luxurious feeling. I absolutely love this, and it does a great job at setting my concealer and making sure that it does not crease throughout the day. Again, the only problem I have with this is it's like a loose pigment, so I do tend to make a little bit of a mess. Not quite as much of a mess as I do with the other one, and it does have a slight shimmer to it. I know that some people don't like shimmer on their face, so if that's something you don't like, you might want to stay away from it. But I do like it. I think that it just gives you a beautiful glow underneath the eyes, and it does a great job at setting your concealer. Speaking of concealers, I've also been loving this e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the color Fair. First of all, I love the packaging. I just think that it is so sleek and really, really cute. But I really like the concealer. It's really, really full coverage, at least for me. Under my eyes, I don't have super dark circles, so I don't require a ton of coverage. I might say that it's a little bit more like medium coverage, but it goes on so smoothly and blends out beautifully. And I've really been liking this. The only problem I have is that the Fair color is a little bit dark. My skin is fairly light, and if I use the Fair color underneath my eyes, it doesn't give you any sort of brightening effect. It matches my skin. So if you do have light skin and you're looking for kind of a brightener, I wouldn't recommend this for you. But if you're just looking for a really great concealer, definitely try it. I've also used it on blemishes, underneath my eyebrows to kind of give my eyebrows a highlight, and it's great. The thing that I don't get is why it says the lifting concealer. I don't tend to notice any sort of lifting, but I don't really care about that just because it's a really great concealer. So if you're looking for a good, just a really good formula when it comes to concealers, definitely try this one out. Something similar to the concealer as far as packaging is the e.l.f. Glossy Glasses. I thought it was funny that they were in the same packaging. This one does have a doe foot applicator, but the Glossy Glass has more of like a really small brush, and I love these glossy glasses. The first time I used them, I was like, I'm not sure if I like these because they are sheer. They have a slight hint of color to them, but the two that I have are really sheer. I think they're meant to be sheer. They do a really great job at just giving your lips a really glossy sheen, and I like using them over lipsticks because they don't add any extra color to them. They just help to give you a really pretty boost of shine. I think that the small brush is awesome at just making sure that you get your lips really precisely, because sometimes the applicators on lip glosses are just way too big for me, and this lip gloss formula is great. It's not sticky, it's super smooth and just really, really hydrating, and I really, really like these. If you guys are looking to try one of e.l.f.'s lip glosses, definitely check out the Glossy Glasses. Another e.l.f. lip product that I absolutely love are the e.l.f. Essential Lipsticks. This formula is outstanding. I cannot believe that these are only $1. I love them. They are some of my favorite lipsticks. They are so smooth and creamy, and they go on the lips so beautifully. They also stay on the lips extremely extremely well, at least the red one. I noticed that the red one kind of stained my lips, which was awesome because it kind of worked as a lip stain and I didn't have to reapply my lipstick as much. But for the price of these, you cannot beat them. I'm definitely going to pick up the rest of the colors that they offer, and I love them. I couldn't believe that they were so inexpensive because the formula is really, really great. Of course, I have to mention my e.l.f. matte lip colors. I know I talk about these a lot, so I'll be brief, but I really like these. If you guys are looking for an inexpensive matte lip color, definitely check these out. They have a really pretty color selection. A lot of them are natural and nude and a little bit pink, and I like the formula. I think that it goes on extremely matte, and they can be a little drying, but if you pair them with a lip balm, you'll be fine. I love the fact that there's a sharpener on the end of these, so you can help keep the pointed shape, because a lot of lip products that come in this pen formula or this pen shape or packaging, whatever you want to call it, tend to lose their point, and I really like that they have a sharpener built right in so you can sharpen them up, and I just like them. I use them a lot, and even if I put a gloss over them, I just think the colors are really pretty. I have two eye products that are my favorite. The first is the e.l.f. eyeliner. I talk about this so much. I've been using this for years. It is absolutely amazing, and if you are looking for a good liquid liner that's super inexpensive, definitely pick this up. It's $1. Even if you don't like it, you can just pass it along to someone else who will. But I think that it's super black. I just think that it's really easy to use because of the wand, and the brush is pretty short, and I really like it. I find myself using it all the time, and it stays in place all day long for me. I recently tried the e.l.f. Mascara Primer, and I had only used one mascara primer previous to this one, which was by Lancome, and I loved it, but I wasn't about to keep buying it just because it was a little pricey, and I just figured I'll just wear mascara instead of, you know, putting this extra step into my routine. So I tried out this one by e.l.f. and it's amazing. It really does make a difference in my lashes. It just helps to prime them for mascara, and it makes them longer, fuller, thicker. It makes them look so much better, which I was really pleasantly surprised because I didn't think that it would do that. It's inexpensive. You know, a lot of times when it comes to e.l.f., I figure it's inexpensive, it can't work that well, but e.l.f. has quickly become one of my favorite brands. If you guys are looking to try a mascara primer, definitely give this one a shot. I find that it does the exact same thing that the Lancome one did, so I will definitely keep purchasing this. I believe that this is a newer product, and it is their Pressed Mineral Blush. I got this when I picked up a couple of things on their website, and this is in the color Sweet Retreat. I love this so much. I'm definitely going to be picking up the rest of the colors from the line. The formula is amazing. It's probably one of my favorite blush formulas. It goes on so smoothly, and it's very pigmented, and it's so beautiful. This color is meant to be a little bit lighter on the cheeks, so while I said that it is super pigmented, it is a lighter shade. It's just so smooth, and it's almost creamy, if that makes sense. It is a mineral blush, so of course it's going to be a little bit softer, but it's just gorgeous. I cannot wait to get the rest of them. I've been using this one so often, and for the price, you cannot beat it. So if you guys haven't tried these pressed mineral blushes, definitely check them out. They are for sure my favorite blushes by e.l.f. While those are my favorite blushes by e.l.f., I also love the e.l.f. Studio blushes, which come in this packaging. This packaging is just, I love it so much. It looks so high-end and so high quality, but the blush inside is awesome as well. I think that they are really pigmented. I love the color selection. They have really pretty neutrals, a really pretty hot pink, and then, you know, some just shimmery shades that you would really like. Candid Coral is probably one of my favorites just because it's so wearable, and it looks gorgeous. I just think that these blushes are amazing, and if you guys are looking for inexpensive blushes that work well, I would definitely recommend checking them out. So those are my top 10 favorite e.l.f. products of the moment. I would love to hear about yours in the comments below, and if you want to see a part 2, definitely make sure to let me know, and I would love to do it after I try out some more e.l.f. products. But the more I try, the more I love. I just love the e.l.f. Cosmetics line. I think that it is so affordable. The products are great quality, and you know, for a few dollars each, you really can't beat it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!